Hi, my name is Mark Monlux, and this is your Friday night movie recommendation. The year is 2012, and Gangnam Style has taken over YouTube. Over a billion views makes the record for the most watched YouTube video. Other things happening that year, well, Whitney Houston died. Trying to think. There were some interesting TV shows. Well, I didn't watch Duck Dynasty, but a lot of other people did. There also Chicago Fire aired. Let's see, Beauty and the Beast. I did watch that one quite a bit. um, the number one movie, or rather, the movie that won Best Picture was The Artist. And let's see, someone I used to know was on the Billboard Top 100, and that was performed by Gotai and with a performance by Wiz Khalifa. Oh my God, I'm just butchering names tonight. Anyway, the movie that I'm going to recommend from 2012 is Dick Burton's Dark Shadows. Now, the reason I'm recommending this movie is because I'm a child of the 60s. I was born back in 1962. And from 1966 through 1971, Dark Shadows was a soap opera that ran on television. It was a supernatural soap opera. And my mom would not let me watch this. It was the one thing she wouldn't let me watch on TV. She thought it would be a bad influence. Anyway, but I was able to sneak over to my friend's house and sometimes watch it. As a matter of fact, there was even one time when I went over to the neighbor's house, walked in, realized nobody was there, turned on the TV and watched it all by myself, which was a little creepy. But this show, one of the reasons I got excited about this movie was because this show had vampires and werewolves and headless horsemen and time-traveling rooms and just one crazy thing after another. And I could not get enough of it, and I never was able to see more than one episode at a time, and I had to kind of piece these things together. One of these days, I'm going to have to just sit down and watch all 1,224 episodes. Yes, that's a bit of a commitment, but there are box sets out there, and I really want to watch them. I think you can see some of these episodes on Netflix. Now, over the years, towards the end of the series, they did two TV movies, The House of Dark Shadows and The Night of Dark Shadows. But I think they were kind of tie-ins to the series, but I don't know because I've never watched them because I want to watch the series first. I'm so focused on this. Now I have seen in 1991 there was a TV series, but just when it got interesting, it got canceled. And then there was a pilot was made, I think 2004, but it never aired. Or rather, it never got picked up. And there's been talk of relaunching this. Now, you gotta keep in mind, this series really broke ground. It's one of the reasons why we have a lot of character-driven stuff we take for granted now. We have a lot of shows that are like miniseries that are character-driven, interesting shows. But people can point their fingers and say, "Hey, this is why there was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Hey, this is why there was, Games of Thrones." Just a lot of it just influenced what was available or what was going to be acceptable to watch on television. And to see how someone especially with a weird mind like Tim Burton, what he was going to grab from all those episodes and put into, say, 2 hours was going to be interesting. Just, I mean, he couldn't do all the storylines. That would be insane. But what he did get up on the screen was pretty fun. And fun is what he went for. He didn't try to go with the spooky. He went for the fun. Like I, was obsessed with watching Dark Shadows, and he probably got to see a lot more episodes. I'm so jealous. He probably. So I was really looking forward to it, and it delivered, at least for me, as a big fan, and I thoroughly enjoyed the film. Now, of course, a reoccurring actor for Tim Burton is Johnny Depp. Michelle Pfeiffer's in this film. We got lots of old horror movies. Even actors from the original TV series appeared on the show, had cameos. Danny Elfman, who does a lot of music for Tim Burton, did the soundtrack, and a lot of old music from that wonderful time frame was used. You will enjoy yourself so much by watching Dark Shadows. I highly recommend you make it your Friday night viewing. Now, if you like this movie recommendation, please watch my others. Like and follow me here on TikTok and on YouTube. I'd appreciate that. Many thanks. And I look forward to giving you another recommendation next week.